Hey everyone, welcome to another video, and let's welcome one more transit of this year, a very crucial transit. Our wise and greatest teacher, Jupiter, is all set to enter into Pisces. It's going into its own sign, and Pisces is a very heavenly and beautiful sign. Yes, it's mysterious, it carries duality, which is sometimes very confusing, but Jupiter is bringing light to such areas where we have to work. We are constantly ignoring something about us, about our mind, and now it's time to look at those aspects of life. Let's reach to a final conclusion. We'll talk about this in detail when we will be discussing this transit as per your moon sign, ascendant sign. But one thing is very clear: Jupiter's transit from Pisces means end and beginning of a new cycle. We have to bring a few things to the end, it's for our own good. Some endings do bring happiness, they bring hope for tomorrow. So this is the time when you don't have to just think about money, resources, your material life, but it's time to connect with your higher self, connect with the divine, and you may get great guidance and messages. So this is a time of great spiritual journey. We'll talk about this in detail in the next video, but today's main focus is what if Jupiter is transiting over a natal planet of yours. Now, in my last two videos, there were many people who were asking me, what do you mean by natal? So this made me realize that a lot of people are not aware of basics in astrology. So you should follow my another channel, Tirumala School of Vedic Astrology. New things are going to happen over there, and I'll be making videos on very basic concepts, so you may learn a lot from that channel. Okay, so natal means at the time of your birth. If you have a planet in the Rashi chart which is in Pisces, at the time of your birth this planet was in Pisces, so this transit is for you. So let's talk about how Jupiter's transit over your natal planet. Again, Rashi chart, check out your Rashi chart, see if there is any planet in Pisces, then this analysis is for you. And of course, there are certain people who say, what if no planet in Pisces? What should I do? You should have told me about those empty houses. See, you need to listen to the videos which are based on the moon and the ascendant signs. Okay, if you don't have any planet in Pisces, don't worry, I do have a different video for you. Now, without wasting any time of yours and mine, let's understand how Jupiter's transit over the natal planets in Pisces will work for you, from Sun to Saturn, Rahu to Ketu. Let's see what Jupiter is changing in our lives. If your natal Sun is in Pisces, Jupiter's transit over Sun will initiate a very good period for you. You will shine brightly in the eyes of public, plus you will be either a leader or a great teacher for others. At work front, you may get a position where you are guiding others, or you have the duty to finish the pending projects. People will trust that you have the power and confidence to deal with any tricky situation. That's why you will be approached for help. You may also become quite popular because of your work, wisdom, and knowledge. Expansion with respect to finances, and mostly expansion with respect to positivity, hope, optimism is going to happen in your life. Your spiritual quotient will enhance, or you may start with a new spiritual ritual or practice which will bring immense peace, Help from father or a father-like figure is also possible. It could be financial help, it could be just moral support, but someone is there who will help you to rise high. This is the time when, more than material wealth, you may work towards your spiritual wealth and mental peace. Further, Jupiter may help you to discover your true purpose. Or if you already know your purpose, you may work towards it, to achieve it, to chase your purpose, because chasing your purpose will give you immense happiness and it will unlock your future path as well. Happiness from children is also indicated. You may complete a project and start with a new one, or for you, it could be it's time to update your skills. You may go for higher learning. Some kind of financial gain is coming from the foreign lands, or you may move into the foreign lands in order to learn something new. Take care of your vision, not just the spiritual vision, but also take care of your eyes. Some kind of a treatment may happen. And also take care of your feet. Problems related to your feet, your bones, is possible. If your natal moon is in Pisces, well, water is the theme for this entire transit. You may travel a lot, or you may spend quite a time near ocean, or simply you may focus towards balancing the flow of emotions within you, washing away all the clutter which has been deposited in your mind in last few years. This transit is definitely bringing travel to far distant places, even to the foreign lands. And during this transit, you may make instant connections, like a new romantic connection, maybe a new friend, maybe a new guide coming into your life, and this person will bring a lot of knowledge and wisdom. It's about connecting with others on a spiritual level. So you may come across such people who are into spirituality, or they are into same kind of a hobby which you have. So connecting with like-minded people is possible. And whosoever is coming into your life, both of you will give knowledge and guidance to each other. I have mentioned it's a good time to wash away the old emotional burden, and same is true for your body. It's a brilliant time to focus on your health and take right measures to stay active and fit. Especially if you are dealing with hormonal balances, your health needs great care. Also, don't leave your work in between. Jupiter will help you to complete the pending work. You will get some kind of guidance or support to complete that work. There will be more ease and comfort with respect to the family life, because Jupiter will help in facing problematic people and situations. You will work towards resolving your relationship issues. If your natal Mars is in Pisces, then Jupiter's transit over Mars may bring disagreements or conflict with the co-bonds or siblings. Definitely, Jupiter is a planet of guidance. So someone will become the mediator, someone will be there to resolve that conflict or issue. Or it means that your sibling may require your guidance or assistance at this time. This is a brilliant time to transform all of your imagination, creativity into reality. Whatever efforts you will put in your work right now, do it wholeheartedly. Don't keep a doubt that what if I fail. See, Mars in Pisces, it's a tricky placement, because what is Mars? Mars is action, energy, and Pisces is the subconscious. Two fishes going into different directions. So you want to take the action. You are creative, great imaginative power, but when it comes to taking action, strong, firm actions, you really get weak over there. So with Jupiter's transit over natal Mars in Pisces, your action and your subconscious, your energy and your mind should work together. They should be both hand in hand to achieve what you seek. So you need to keep this internal dialogue away from you, that I can't, or I'll never be able to transform or do this or do that. Jupiter is here to make you more positive. It's giving you great expansion of energy. Jupiter is here to make things possible. Just be cheerful and do whatever you want. Be careful while traveling, driving, or dealing with inflammable or sharp tools. You may undergo some kind of inflammation in body, or for some people it could also bring some kind of minor surgery. And major transactions with respect to land, property, house may happen. If your natal Mercury is in Pisces, then Jupiter's transit over Mercury is bringing hope, light, and optimism. But you need to silence your mind during this time. Your internal dialogue of constantly being worried or feeling hopeless about something, or just simply believing that logically this is not possible, it is not achievable, needs to be stopped. Pisces is an ocean of endless possibilities, and Jupiter's entry here over your debilitated Mercury is bringing hope and endless possibilities. It's like logic versus faith. You will see completion of pending and old projects. If not, you may find new ways to start with your journey again. Jupiter is also ending or initiating a new cycle of learning. You may learn a new skill. If you are a student, Jupiter will support you in the process of learning and expanding your knowledge. Disagreement with a teacher or a guiding figure may happen. Health issues related to skin, throat, and nervous system may bother you. With respect to your spiritual path, this transit will prove to be life changing. You will be much closer to the divine power, maybe through any vision or dream. You may get some kind of guidance. With respect to your relationships, yes, faith is required. There is a need of clarity in the current connections, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, or any special bond. You need to speak what you feel. Do not hurt others through your speech, but you also have to speak your mind, what you feel, and be open to listen to others, be open to express. And if you want to do any financial investment right now, be very mindful, be very careful. Do not waste your money, because it may bring unnecessary expenditures during this time. If your natal Jupiter is in Pisces, then this transit of Jupiter over natal Jupiter is going to bring expansion in all aspects of life. You will find great support and guidance coming through influential people, or maybe from a guru. You may also guide and teach other people as well. It could be your workplace, it could be your family, loved ones. You are someone who is giving great counseling, guidance, and advice to others. Now, Pisces, you already have Jupiter in Pisces, and this is a placement which is about bringing two different aspects of life all together. This is the point where the two different aspects of life meet. Pisces is a dual sign, but these fishes going in two different directions are being connected. Everything dissolves over here. One reaches to the solution to deal with the duality. So Jupiter may bring the need to connect two aspects of life all together. Like you have to create a link between two things, or you have to balance both of these situations all together. Like if you want something but you feel it is impossible at the current moment, number one, get rid of that belief you cannot do it, And number two, if you feel it is impossible, slight change of plans can be done as per the current situation. Or it could be the other way, like you are dealing with two very different situations right now. But subconsciously, there is only one thing, one quality, one reason which is leading to these two situations. So you have to connect everything together and find out the right answer to it, the right solution to your current issue. Also, this means balancing between the spiritual and the material side is required. Jupiter is bringing some kind of liberation, freedom, getting rid of something. Like it's setting you free from one intense cycle of learning, and you're now preparing for a new cycle. Some struggles are there with respect to family life, which you need to confront with confidence and with a great smile on your face. Some auspicious events or ceremony may happen at your home. Do focus on the signs, symbols, and the dreams you're going to witness. During this time, it may bring great guidance. You may travel to far distant places, and there will be more popularity and respect coming into your life. Also, you may gain something from children. What kind of a gain it can be? Well, it is happiness, upliftment. You will get a lot of joy by connecting to children, and you may visit a pilgrimage at this time. For some people, it could also be a new partnership or marriage happening in this transit. And if you have any endocrinal issue, which means hormonal issues, you need to work on your health and treatment. If your natal Venus is in Pisces, then this transit of Jupiter over Venus is going to bring good fortune for you. Especially this transit is quite good with respect to material wealth and abundance. And of course, a lot depends upon in which house this transit is happening, but still, it will give you good financial growth. It may also lead to purchase of luxurious stuff for yourself, for your house, or maybe purchase of a vehicle. Gain through women is indicated. Women will be the theme of this transit. You may get this gain in form of guidance, support, or even financial help from a significant woman in your life. Also, there is a great emphasis on healing. Venus, being the greatest healer, is visited by the Karaka of life, which is Jupiter. Healing of the old and deep emotional wounds, and also working on your physical fitness is going to happen. Why I'm saying that Jupiter's transit over Venus is healing deep emotional wounds, because Venus has a lot to do with our sensitivity, how we give and take in relationships. So if you have dealt with any kind of inequality in a relationship and it brought great trauma, then Jupiter is giving you light, it's giving you guidance, and it's telling you, hey, you acquired great lessons, you acquired great wisdom. This is something which you have gained. And now remember this wisdom and heal yourself, prepare yourself for your future path. Let this cycle get over and open your heart to new things. So emotionally also you are healing, and physically also you're working on your fitness, on your energy. Further, you are ready to chase your goals, which you are passionate about, chasing your hobbies. Partner or a business partner, romantic connection will support you to the fullest. Or for some people, it is starting again with the very same connection, like something was not working. So you will try to start that connection again, make it more strong. For some people, it could be that you are leaving a connection because it's not working for you anymore, and for your own betterment, you want to leave it. Disagreement with a teacher or a guiding figure may happen. And if you are into creative work, this is the best time for you. And yeah, if something doesn't work, you need to move beyond it. That is the main theme for this transit. If your natal Saturn is in Pisces, then this transit of Jupiter over Saturn will bring major life changes over the next 1 year of your life. The major theme of this period is expansion, moving beyond limitations, or constantly dealing with a series of expansion and restriction. Like you have attained some growth, followed by a period when you cannot see any growth, and then there is some expansion, and then you witness a limitation. With natal Saturn in Pisces, you may struggle with completion of work or to how to expand your resources quickly. During this period, Jupiter will open a door to expansion and new opportunities. You may face some restrictions or delays, but faith on self is all you need. It will help you to push your limits. It could be also that at the work front, someone out there is not believing in your capabilities or potential, but do not get disheartened because this is the time when you are undergoing great changes. You are really on a very spiritual and soul level, you are changing amazingly, and it will show up on the material plane as well. So you're preparing for something big. This is what happens when Jupiter transits over Saturn. Professionally, you may feel the need to discover a new path as the current work is not bringing the right growth, or it's like an imprisonment where you can't feel happy because you are not being appreciated. Major challenges with respect to professional life may happen, starting with a new work or moving into a new country because of a new job is indicated. Maybe you are completing a project, and from here starts the new journey, a new work or new project is happening. See, Jupiter is this teacher who brings wisdom. Saturn is the teacher who brings hard lessons of life. So you are growing in a great way. Look at this world with a wider perspective. It's not that whatever you think is right or completely wrong. It's time to observe and learn without judging the world. And this will open a new window of more opportunities and spiritual growth. Financial investments needs to be done with care, and it is possible that you may purchase a property, or you if you're working in the field of trade, then also you will see upliftment in that. But it might not be a good transit with respect to family connections or dealing with the people at the work front. Some kind of disagreement may happen. If your natal Rahu is in Pisces, then Jupiter's transit over Rahu wants you to take a big leap in life. The biggest challenge which you might have faced till now is believing in your own abilities. It literally stops you from completing your desired work because at one point you are thinking about many things. You want to do many things all together, or simply your mind is too distracted in focusing many aspects of your life. So you cannot use your energy in the right way, or you might have faced difficulties in making decisions, important decisions which you always wanted to make. So Jupiter's transit is literally bringing a new start in many aspects of your life, especially on a soul level too. It's time to stop dreaming and imagining things in your mind, but it's time to initiate the journey and to make these dreams happen. You're done with resting, thinking, imagining. It's time to manifest great achievements. Someone will enter in your life, and this person may act as inspiration or guiding light to you. This could also mean you are getting rid of a limitation or an obstacle, because both Jupiter and Rahu bring expansion. So, moving beyond a certain social, traditional, cultural barrier is indicated. Now, no one else can stop you. For some people, it may bring chance to study in the foreign lands, or for some, it could be completion of studies, moving on to the next phase, achieving material growth. This transit may also lead to moving away from family or home. For some people, there might be certain struggles in the family life while connecting with your loved ones, because there is lack of faith and belief on each other's dreams and core values. Some illusions will be shattered if you have a certain mindset about someone special in your life, or you have a very fixed thinking about someone. This illusion is going to break. You will understand the reality of that person, and someone is there who doesn't have a very good intention for you, and you need to protect your energy from that person. If you have natal Ketu in Pisces, then Jupiter's transit over Ketu is bringing light, hope, and a new perspective. It's like you look towards life in an all new way. You may withdraw from the world in order to work on self. Already with Ketu and Pisces, your soul has a work to dissolve old patterns which you carry from the past life, or which you carry from your family, from your ancestors. And here, Jupiter over the natal Ketu in Pisces will give you the guidance, the light to get rid of that. Jupiter is acting like a bridge, helping you to move forward and enter into a new phase of life. More than materially, this transit is dedicated towards your spiritual development, connecting with your higher self, transforming your life, getting more happy with your own journey, accepting what you have experienced till now and moving forward, getting rid of all the limitations which you have created for your own self. This transit could also bring separation from someone. It could be a guiding figure or family. Major changes in your daily routine or lifestyle may happen. Traveling to a pilgrimage or a spiritual place will change your life completely. You may spend a lot of time near water bodies. It's time to draw a line between your personal space and your workspace, because you may not have that sense of limit, like now I need to stop, I need to focus on my health, on my energy, on my well-being, I have done enough with my work. Or you're just focusing on yourself, on your rest, on your creative things, but you're not being able to work. So Ketu doesn't know any limit. So you have to make your limits. You have to set boundaries. You need to draw a line. Okay, this is my personal time. This is my work time. Also, some people may start with a new treatment. Whatever health condition you may have, there is some kind of change in your treatment procedure. Or for some people, you may start taking some kind of a medication to improve your health. And you have to work on your sleep cycle as well. If you are dealing with sleep issues, or during this time you may undergo some problems with respect to your sleep, or your sleep is not good enough and you feel a bit lethargic. So sleep cycle needs to be maintained, and of course great focus on health needs to be done.